Alright guys, if you're still confused about the changes in the PT test, this video is a must watch for you. I am going to tell you how you have to score 90 and the 4 things which you must do if you actually want to get your desired scores. I took the test after the changes. Here is my result: 90 in everything, all the modules. This was my 15th 90, and I am going to tell you what you need to do after the changes, a revised preparation plan, so that you can get your desired scores as well. Before we go into the video, if you want to see how you're performing, what's your current level, what score you're likely to get in the actual test, you can just go on languageacademy.com.au, register, take a free full scored mock test. You'll get a scorecard, tutor feedback, in-depth analysis of on what mistakes you have made and how you have to improve the same. You can practice and you can take sectional mock test as well. Now let's get into the video. 4 things which you should do if you actually want to get your desired scores after the changes. Number one, update your templates and understand the changes. It is very important to note that if you just rely on templates, if you just use the template without even understanding or addressing the requirements of the question or the content part of the question, you will not get your desired scores. You really need to understand that from now on, human involvement or human checking is going on actively. There's a lot of cases which I have seen recently whereby students were just using a template and they got a really low score. You can still use the template, but your template should come along with content. For example, in describe image, you can't just say there's a beautiful picture in front of me, let me have a closer look by having a closer look. No, you can use sentences or a structure like the image provides information about whatever the title is. um, Firstly, the first element gives information about explain it. So your response should not be 90% template or a fixed response and 10% content. It should be at least 60% content and 40% fixed or templated or a structured response. In describe image, in retail lecture, the new 2 question types summarize group discussion and respond to situation. You really need to make sure you actively add content, relevant content along with the template, and that will help you get your desired scores. Same thing you have to follow in writing essay as well. A lot of students are asking me, please give us an easy way to get the scores in essay. We can't really memorize or we can't really have or put in a lot of ideas by ourselves. See, gone are the days where I'll just give you a template, you type it, you get the scores. Unfortunately, you'll have to add bit content, around 50% of the content by yourself. What you need to do, you're given 20 minutes for an essay. First 30 seconds to 1 minute, analyze, read the essay prompt and write down few ideas. Next 15 minutes, type in your answer along with the structure. You can use this structure. It is a proven structure. I've also made a video on how to use this. The link to that video I'll attach in the description box. You can watch that. You can use this structure, but you have to add relevant content, that's for sure. So in essay, in speaking, in summarize, spoken text as well, you have to make sure you add relevant content. Minimize the template. If you want to use the template, it should come along with relevant content. So that was tip number one or thing number one which you must do. Next is understanding the time management in reading and listening. Reading module has changed a lot. Time management is a big struggle nowadays. You only get 22 to 23 minutes to solve 15 to 16 questions. I'm going to tell you how much time you have to spend on each question type. Please make sure you strictly follow this, otherwise, things are going to be difficult. Reading drop down blanks, you're going to get 5 to 6, maximum 2 minutes per question. If you're not able to solve it within 2 minutes, move on. Select the best option, give your best shot, move on. Otherwise, you're going to overspend time on a difficult question and you'll not have enough time for easy questions. You're not able to solve it, move on. Next is MCQ multiple, maximum 30 seconds. You'll get 2 to 3 of these. Reorder paragraph, you'll get 2 or 3, maximum 1.5 minute, 1.5 minute, 1 minute 30 seconds, not more than that per question. Then you'll get 4 to 5 reading drag and drop blanks, 1.5 minute as well. You'll be saying, how can I solve it within 1.5 minute? You have to. If I tell you spend 3 minutes, you'll not have enough time. You've got 16 questions within 20 to 23 minutes. So you have to make sure you do not spend more than 1.5 minutes on one question of reading drag and drop blanks. Last is MCQ single, 30 seconds. You'll get 2 to 3 of these, 30 seconds maximum on one question, and you'll be fine. So make sure you follow this time limit or the time strategy which I've given you in reading module. Similarly, in listening as well, you'll have limited time. Make sure you take 10 complete minutes for summarized spoken text, because there's no rollover time. If you finish early, you'll not get extra time in the next questions. But MCQ single, MCQ multiple, select missing word and highlight correct summary. After the audio, do not spend more than 10-15 seconds. Listening, fill in the blanks after the audio, just 50 seconds to quickly type your answer, proofread your spellings. Highlight incorrect words. You don't have much to do after the audio, so don't take more than 5 seconds. Write from dictation, including the audio time and the time you will take to type in your answer, 50 seconds to 1 minute, not more than that. If you do so, 100% you'll be fine in the listening module as well. And that is a tip number 2, thing number 2, which you must do if you actually want to get your desired scores. Tip number 3, which you must follow if you want to get your desired score after the changes. This is related with summarized spoken text. I've seen a lot of students who are doing everything perfect, focusing a lot on essay, doing everything perfect in essay but not getting the scores in writing, and missing out with a few points in the listening module as well. You need to make sure summarized spoken text is not just a group of few keywords. Summarized spoken text marking is strict. If human examiner marks your answer and see that you have just added few keywords which are not making any sense, you're not going to get the scores. I really want you to add relevant content. Summarize spoken text, use the structure, don't just use a template. You can start the lecture was about this. Firstly, he mentioned, furthermore, he discussed, moreover, he elaborated to conclude this. But majority of your answer, if you're writing 65 words, at least 40 words should be from and relevant to the lecture. It's not that you're just adding 15 keywords and that's it. Add relevant content. Make sure you write meaningful keywords or sentences or phrases which are actually making some sense and are relevant to the lecture, and that's how you're going to get the scores. So in summarized spoken text, forget about writing irrelevant or content which is not making any sense. You can use keywords, phrases from the lecture exactly, but they should make some sense and go as per the lecture. Write around 65 words, make sure there are no spelling mistakes, and you'll be fine. Summarize spoken text, try to maximize the content. And this was our tip number 3, which you must do if you actually want to get your desired scores. Last but not the least, summarize written text in your writing. This heavily contributes towards your writing and reading as well. And if you do not follow the right strategy in this, your reading scores are going to go down. In here, we are still recommending the same strategy to the students. You'll be given 10 minutes. First 2 minutes, read the passage, figure out 3 to 4 sentences which are relevant to the topic, which have got important keywords. Write down the first sentence, comma, and second sentence. If you have word limit left, means you cannot exceed 75 words. Write comma, furthermore, comma, third sentence. If you still have the limit left, you can add the fourth one, otherwise you can just put a full stop. So you have to connect 3 to 4 sentences using the connectors, but it is not limited to this. Along with this, you have to change 2 to 3 words. For example, the word in the passage is change, you can replace it with alter. If it's enjoying, you can write having fun. You need to change 2 to 3 words if you actually want to boost your reading scores. I've tried and tested this. Students who do not change the words, at least 2 words, tend to get a lower score in reading. So this is our tip number 4. In order to get full points in writing and reading from summarized written text, you can't just join any 2 random or 3 random sentences. You have to join meaningful sentences. Along with that, you have to change 2 to 3 words and you'll be 100% fine. So these are 4 things I really want you to follow, keep in mind, implement in practice and in the actual test as well if you want to get your desired scores. One bonus tip, you can still add extra words in write from dictation. There's no penalty for that, you'll not be penalized for that. However, be mindful of the extra words you add because you'll have limited time. So don't just keep on adding anything you wish to. Wherever you have doubt, you can add as many extra words, but keep an eye on the timer as well. That's it from this video. I hope the video was helpful. If it was, do like, share, and subscribe. If you need any help, if you want to see where you actually stand, what you are missing out, how much score you're likely to get in the test, and how you have to improve, everything is up to date on languageacademy.com.au. You can go register and practice, especially take the free full mock test, which will give you a scorecard, tutor feedback, in-depth analysis of what mistakes you have made, how you have to improve the same, and what other things you actually need to work and how you have to work. You can also take the sectional mock test and you can practice as many questions you wish to. The tool is going to be super helpful. Along with that, if you don't have access to computer or a laptop, you can practice on your phone as well. Just download the LAPT exam practice app. If you need any classes, online or on-campus training, we do provide online and on-campus training. We have got a campus in Australia, in India, and Nepal as well. Along with this, we have got online sessions running throughout the day according to different time zones. We have got 13 sessions in a day. If you need any help, just give us a call, send us a message, and our team will be with you. We will give 100% to help you out so that you don't waste your time and money and you get your desired scores with us. Like 50,000, more than 50,000 students actually have achieved their desired scores with us. That's it. If the video was helpful, do like, share, and subscribe. That will help the video reach the right audience and help the channel grow as well. If you ever get your desired scores watching my videos, do let me know. That is something I work for and that is something which will keep me going on. That's it. I'll see you in the next video. If you want me to cover anything, let me know in the comment section. Now go and practice on languageacademy.com.au.